Hello, my butterfly beauties, and welcome if you are new. My name is Charlene, and on this channel, we discuss everything beauty, fragrance, and lifestyle. So if you like my style, why don't you subscribe and you stay a while? In today's video, we are doing another follow-up to my TJ Maxx haul, I tested out some more of the Sand and Fog perfumes, as well as perfume oils, as well as of the perfumes that I picked up from TJ Maxx. Did wear a test on them, so I would like to share my thoughts with you of what I think will be worth picking up if you see them come across the store, or if it's something that I feel like you can pass on. I'll share all those thoughts with you. So if you like to see my thoughts on Sand and Fog and the items I picked up from TJ Maxx that I hauled with you guys about a week or so ago, then just stay tuned. All right, you guys, so let's start out with a few of the perfumes that I pulled from my haul that I've tested already. I've been doing testing in the evening time after I take my shower and not putting any other things on, so it's not mixed up with anything. That way I can get a true test of what I think about the fragrance. So the first one that I tested out was another one from this True Fragrance brand. And this one is Frosted Elegance. It has a similar top to those other ones I shared with you before, but the bottle is just different. But this is what it looks like. It has that bow detail on it that you can actually, I think you could take it off if you want to, but that's what that one looks like. And this one is showing that it has tangerine, black tea, and amber. And the reason why I picked this one up was because of the tea note. I love a good tea note if it's done right. And this one, I resprayed them on the papers. And this one definitely gives you the winter vibes, as far as it has that slight citrus from the tangerine. It's the black tea, so it has a slight bitterness to it, but it's cozy, it's warm. It's very nice, actually. I didn't know how I was going to feel about it when I first sprayed it, but as it wore on my skin, I enjoyed it more and more and more. So if you're just looking for something that's kind of giving you, like you wrapped up in the blanket type scent, like you sipping on tea, you wrapped up in the blanket, cozy vibes, that's what this one is giving off to me, in my opinion. So Frosted Elegance, if you're looking for something like that, I would recommend this fragrance. I definitely did enjoy it. It's definitely giving those kind of vibes. So the other one that I tried out was from this Jean Riche brand. I don't know if it's Jean or Jean, but this is a USA brand. They have the La Rouge is what I picked up, in La Noir. So I'm testing both. I tested both of those out. So the first one was La Rouge. So La Rouge, let me tell you what it says, because the Jean, Jean Riche site still has this one listed. And normally on the site, it is going for $40. But in TJ Maxx, they had them in there for $16.99. This one says that it has top notes of bergamot and mango, middle notes of jasmine and cedar, and base note of vanilla and sandalwood. This is what it looks like close up. It has this beautiful bow, like rhinestone-y looking detail on it. The bottle has a little slight twist to it, so it doesn't have a straight up, you see it kind of angles itself a little bit. So it's a beautiful bottle. But this one, that mango and jasmine mix, I enjoy. This is something unique in my collection. It's definitely giving you the mango vibes, but don't think sweet, juicy mango. It just has that slight mango scent. But then you have the jasmine and you have the woods with some slight sweetness and very little creaminess. So this is just your straight up Like, it got bergamot, jasmine, mango, woodsy type scent. It is so unique. Like I said, in my collection, I enjoyed this very, very much. So what they say about this brand, it says about this particular one, La Rouge is a captivating blend of mango and jasmine notes meticulously crafted for the modern woman who appreciates elegance and allure. Its sophisticated design mirrors the luxurious essence within a true standout in any fragrance collection. And it mentions it has a rich scent that lasts up to 6 hours, all wrapped in packaging as stylish as it is timeless. I would agree with the fact that it's giving you elegant vibes, like you're dressed up and you're going somewhere type vibes for sure. Yeah, it's so unique and different in my collection that is making it appealing for me. I love a tropical scent, so mango, is right up there. I love jasmine. And I love sandalwood in a fragrance too, and it has that in there. So all of these play very well together, and I did enjoy this quite a bit. I just kept sniffing my arm, sniffing my arm, sniffing my arm. But that one for sure, if you see it in the store and you were on the fence about it, that's the kind of feelings that it gave to me. So the other one was called Vanilla Charm. And this is from a Kamara brand. So this is another brand that is based out of Dubai. I have not heard of Kamara, but I saw this and gave it a sniff in store, looked it up, and thought I would be very interested in trying it, and I'm glad I did. This is a sweet vanillic caramel scent. So let me tell you about the notes on this one, because this one was just released in 2025. Yep, from Kamara Perfumes. It's considered or Oriental vanilla with top notes of apple blossom and jasmine, mid note of moss, and base of a strong caramel note, tonka bean, and vanilla. And that is what you're smelling. You got some slight florals in here, but they're very minimal. What you're mostly smelling in here is the caramel, is the tonka, yes, and the vanilla. So, that can go with so many things. It's nice and creamy and sweet without being too sweet. It is delicious. It is very good. So this Vanilla Charm, I'm glad I picked it up from Kamara. I'll have to look more about that brand. Like I said, that is a Middle Eastern Arabian perfume brand I have not heard about. And I'm glad I came across them there in TJ Maxx. So this Vanilla Charm smelled very good. All right, so this next one is La Noir. And this also is from that Jean Riche brand. So it's a similar bottle, similar aesthetic as the other one. And that's what it looks like. It has the little detail going all around them. It just has whereas this one was more red, this one has more of a maroon type, cherry-like color. All right, so this one has bergamot, peony, and vanilla in it. So let me give you the full note breakdown. Top note of bergamot and bitter almond, middle note of peony and ylang-ylang, and base note of vanilla, patchouli, and cumin. This is the one that has more of a spiciness about it to me. When I first saw this, I thought the peony and the ylang-ylang was going to stand out more for me. No, I'm getting mostly the bergamot, and I'm getting the patchouli, I'm getting the cumin, I'm getting more spiciness than anything else. So this one is okay, but it's not up my alley. Like, it's not something I would gravitate towards. So this one is a no for me. I like it, but I don't love it. So I'm not going to keep that one. but I do like it. I just don't love it. I wish that the peony and ylang ylang in there stood out more than what it is. And I typically love an almond note, and the almond that's in there I'm not vibing with. So it's just some of the notes in there is just not connecting with me. It did well on my skin. It's just not a scent profile that I gravitate toward and I'm gonna love. And the other one that I went ahead and tested because I was on the fence about was this Vanilla Potion Elixir from True Fragrance. I did test this out again and I resprayed it here. I love the regular Vanilla Potion more than this one. This one is just okay for me. And since it's just okay for me, I'm not going to keep this one as well. No, it's just okay. The other one has a little bit more sweetness to it about it. I enjoyed that better. The way this one comes off on my skin, it smells too similar to the other one and not in a good way. Like, it doesn't like remind me of it in a good way. It reminds me of it, but like it took a wrong turn somewhere. And that's what's off-putting about me. Like it wasn't going in a good direction, if you know what I mean. So I know a lot of people love this one, especially the original one like I said I love, but this Vanilla Potion Elixir is a no for me. All right, so now let's get to some of these oils, these sand and fog oils, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here to go over with you. So the first one was this Candy Cloud. This is the one that I saw and I got like 3 of them because this one is the one that is inspired by Sabrina Carpenter's Sweet Tooth. So let me tell you what Sand and Fog says about this one. It says it has top notes of marshmallow, candied ginger, and bergamot. Has mid notes of coconut milk, jasmine, and whipped cream. And base note of cashmere wood, caramel, and musk. This is a different type of cotton candy scent. This is a different type of marshmallow scent. It has, like it says, it has the coconut in there and jasmine and all that. It's just a nice, sweet, light, musky type of candied scent. And I do enjoy it. Like it has a little bit of character about it. It's not just straight up marshmallow sweet clouds. That's not what this one is giving you. It's not giving you straight up candy. It has other elements to it. But it is also on, I feel like it's also on the lighter side. I don't think it is a strong marshmallow. I don't think it's a strong candy scent. But I do like this one a lot. So glad I did find that one and was able to pick that one up. You could get a 50 ml of this one from their size, what is this one? Yeah, so this same size in the dropper is $25, and this is a roller ball. So this ones that I picked up are all roller balls here, but you can get this one in the oil dropper as well for $25 on their Sand and Fog site. But this oil dropper was $16.99 in TJ Maxx. All right, so the next one was this Lychee Martini, or lychee, whatever you want to call it. This is another one that is a roller ball. And this is the one that is inspired by Le Monde Gourmand Angel Soiree. So the notes on this one is lychee, strawberry, blackcurrant, marshmallow, peach, magnolia. Then it has sandalwood, praline, and vanilla. This one I enjoyed quite a bit. I do not own the Angel Soiree in my collection. I do own quite a few of Le Monde Gourmands, but I do not own this one. I know this was in collaboration with somebody. I forget who the name was on this one, but yeah, it just reminds you of, you know, you being like at a beach bar or something, and they got all the tropical flavors, the scents or the aromas in the air. That's what this is giving me. Like you smell the lychee, you smell the strawberry, you smell all the good things. Yeah, that's what this is reminding me of. Like you're just smelling all the different elements, the fruits and the different things. Just thinking about sitting on the beach and you're up to one of those sit down like bar things and they got all the different, fruity drinks being mixed up and you smell all those different aromas. That's what this kind of reminds me of. Yeah, that's what this one kind of reminds me of. So I do like this one a lot. So glad I got this one as well. It's one that I would recommend. So I would recommend both of those. This next one is Just Peachy. This is also a rollerball. And Just Peachy is supposed to be inspired by Fleur's Peach Skin. Now, I do have this body mist in this, and I do enjoy this. I re-sprayed that together so I can kind of see them two together. Yeah. It's definitely giving you those vibes. So the notes for this is peach, bergamot, plum, freesia, orchid, jasmine, amber, sandalwood, coconut, and caramel. Now, when you compare that to the notes on here, the only thing that's different is this one has peach Bellini in the top instead of plum. So it has peach Bellini, bergamot, and peach skin, whereas this one says peach, bergamot, and plum. So it has a plum note in here that peach skin does not say that it has. At least the body mist doesn't say. But everything else says the same, whereas this one has freesia, orchid, and jasmine. This has white freesia, vanilla orchid, and jasmine nectar. And then where this one says amber, sandalwood, coconut, and caramel, this one says amber, coconut, and caramel. So they don't have, oh, and it also says milky sandalwood. So it does both have that. So yeah, this one doesn't say that it has a plum note in it. And this one is saying that it does. This is a beautiful peach scent. I'm normally picky about my peaches, but I love peach skin, and that's why I ended up with that one. So this one here is making me very happy that it stayed true to that scent profile and did not go in a left direction where I don't love peach scents. It stayed true to that scent profile, which I do appreciate. All right, so the next one that I did end up getting was that lemon sugar one. And this is another one that is a rollerball one. And this one is inspired by Kayali Capri in a bottle. And so this one has notes of lemon, bergamot, raspberry freesia, powdery notes, vanilla, sugar, musk, and benzoin. And when you smell this, because I have the dual version of the Kayali Capri in a bottle. So I did spray that one too, so I can get the, because I love this lemon sugar. I love that duo too. Oh yeah, it's very similar. Lemon sugar was one of my favorites out of the ones that I've picked up. I love this scent. Absolutely love this one. So if you see this lemon sugar, make sure you pick it up. This one is definitely a great one. Love that one. Coconut Beach is the other one that I have here. Rollerball as well. Now this one is the one that is inspired by Jo Malone Beach Blossom. That was a limited edition. And it has mint, lemon, lime, coconut water, marine, lavender, tonka bean, vetiver, and vanilla. This one is a little off-putty to me. And I'm trying to wait. I don't tested it out twice. I put it back on my hand again. And I've been letting it sit as we've been talking. Because I like this after it sits for a little while. I do not like the initial application. And for that reason, this one doesn't get high marks for me because that mint, when it says mint, lemon, and lime, and then that marine note, I don't think so. Yeah, as it kind of sits on the skin and is there for after like 20 or so minutes, I like it okay, but this one is another one that's not a love. So this one, I probably won't be keeping this one because I don't like the initial application of that one. So that one is a no for me. And then last but not least of the ones I pulled this time was from the one that I was able to get in the actual dropper, and this is the Cherry Silk. So Cherry Silk is the YSL Black Opium Over Red one, and it has pink pepper, cherry, mandarin, black pepper, orange blossom, coffee, jasmine, sandalwood, balm, musk, patchouli, and vanilla. This is a great scent. I love this one. This is a nice, sweet cherry that has slight floral notes in it. It's not too heavy on the florals. It has a little depth to it, and I love this one. This one smells so good. I was wondering how this one was going to do with the cherry note in here. I was wondering if it was going to go medicinal or what. Nope. It stayed true to the nice sweet cherry scent, and those florals in there plays well with it. This is a beautiful one, so I highly recommend the Cherry Silk one. This one is right up there with that lemon sugar for me. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So that is everything from the items I'm tested so far from my TJ Maxx haul. Some of my fragrances and those sand and fog oils. Tell me what you think of the items that I pulled this time, and if you have them in your collection, what are your thoughts on them? This is part 2. There's still more to share and go over and test, so be sure you stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Turn on your notification. Hype the video up if you have that feature, so YouTube will push this video out to other like-minded individuals like yourself. And I thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.